Welcome back to Luxury Cars Analysis. Today we're looking at a machine that doesn't just move people from one place to another. It changes the entire atmosphere around it. This is the 2026 Lexus LX800h, and if you think you already know what a luxury SUV is supposed to be, this one might completely reset your expectations. Because the LX has always lived in a very interesting space. For decades it carried the legendary durability of the Land Cruiser while wrapping it in the kind of refinement you expect from a top-tier luxury brand. But now Lexus has taken things further. The LX800h introduces a powerful hybrid system into one of the toughest luxury SUVs ever built. And that combination changes everything. Let's start with the exterior, because the first thing you notice about the new LX800h is presence. This SUV doesn't try to look aggressive just for the sake of it. Instead, it looks powerful in a calm, confident way. The front is dominated by Lexus' massive spindle grille, now redesigned with a more intricate geometric pattern that blends more naturally into the bodywork. Flanking it are sharp LED matrix headlights with the signature L-shaped daytime running lights that instantly identify it as a Lexus even from far away. The hood sits high and wide, giving the driver a commanding view of the road ahead while also emphasizing the SUV's bold stance. As you move along the side, the proportions tell you this is still a serious body-on-frame vehicle built for real capability. Large 22-inch alloy wheels fill the squared wheel arches perfectly, while chrome accents around the windows and side steps add just the right amount of luxury. At the rear, the design becomes more modern and minimal. A full-width LED light bar stretches across the tailgate, visually widening the vehicle, while bold Lexus lettering replaces the traditional badge for a more premium and contemporary look. The stance is wide, tall, and extremely confident. It looks just as comfortable pulling up to a luxury hotel as it does climbing a mountain trail. Step inside, and this is where the LX800h truly separates itself from most SUVs on the road. The cabin feels less like a vehicle interior and more like a private lounge. Lexus uses beautifully crafted materials everywhere you look, from high-grade leather seats to finely detailed wood and metal trim across the dashboard. The technology setup is just as impressive. A large 14-inch touchscreen handles infotainment and navigation, while a secondary display below it manages climate and vehicle settings. Everything feels quick, modern, and easy to use, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included. In front of the driver sits a fully digital instrument cluster paired with a head-up display that projects important information directly onto the windshield. But the real luxury experience often happens in the back. On higher trims, the LX800h can be configured with executive rear seats that recline deeply and even include a deployable ottoman. Combine that with the available Mark Levinson surround sound system, advanced acoustic insulation, and active noise cancellation, and the cabin becomes incredibly quiet. At highway speeds, it feels more like a moving lounge than a traditional SUV. Now let's talk about what powers this luxury giant, because the hybrid system is one of the biggest upgrades for the LX lineup. Under the hood sits a twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 paired with an electric motor, creating a powerful hybrid setup that produces around 457 combined horsepower and a massive amount of torque. The result is performance that feels surprisingly effortless. Despite weighing well over 3 tons, the LX800h can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly the mid-6-second range. But more importantly, the electric motor delivers instant torque, making the SUV feel smooth and responsive whether you're merging onto a highway or climbing a steep trail. And because this is still built on Lexus' rugged body-on-frame platform, the LX800h hasn't forgotten its off-road roots. The SUV comes equipped with a full-time 4-wheel drive system, advanced terrain management modes, and adaptive suspension that continuously adjusts damping depending on the surface. Whether it's mud, sand, rocks, or snow, the LX is designed to handle conditions that most luxury SUVs would never attempt. Towing capability also remains strong, with the LX800h capable of pulling around 8,000 pounds. That means boats, trailers, or adventure gear are all well within its comfort zone. When it comes to pricing, the LX800h clearly sits at the top of the Lexus SUV lineup. Different trims offer different levels of luxury and technology, with the higher-end ultra-luxury models focusing heavily on rear passenger comfort and premium materials. But compared to many European luxury SUVs in this segment, the Lexus brings something very valuable to the table: legendary reliability and strong resale value. And that combination is exactly what makes the LX800h so interesting. It blends serious off-road capability, hybrid efficiency, cutting-edge technology, and high-end comfort into one extremely well-rounded package. So the big question is simple. If you were shopping for a large luxury SUV, would you choose the 2026 Lexus LX800h, or would you still go for something like a Range Rover or Cadillac Escalade? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most impressive cars.